Hey guys, how's it going? We're doing the review of the KJW KPO7 1911 today. But first, seeing as this is our first Airsoft related video on the channel, I wanted to do a little segment on Airsoft in general and people's conceptions of Airsoft. So first I want to start with Airsoft misconceptions. And one of those misconceptions is that guns like these are all that Airsoft can be. I see this a lot with people that just view the sport as two little kids running around in a backyard with these cheap little guns, just shooting each other and having a good time. And this is all fine as long as it's done safely, but this is by no means the limit of what the sport can be, and it's no limit on what the guns can be. And guns like these, if you aren't experienced with these are cheap little plastic spring-loaded guns. You have to cock the slide back each time you want to fire the gun. They're just not all that much fun. So toward the end of the video today, I'm going to hit this gun here with my SOG hand axe. We're going to see how much damage I can do, and that'll be our fun activity of this video. So to kind of show you guys what I would consider the upper limit on what Airsoft guns and gameplay can be like, I brought out my personal gun. It's my KJW 1911. I built it out of a KPO7 model. So this is the gun I play with. I play all types of Airsoft. I play CQB, which means close quarter battle. It's generally played in buildings with obstacles put up in advance. I also play field, which is like CQB, but it's on a bigger field outside. And every now and then I get out and I play some MilSim, which stands for military simulation. It's Airsoft generally played out in the wild, open environment. We play up in a forest. So Airsoft can be played with guns like these by adults and by children. It's a lot of fun. The guns can be high quality. I don't know if you guys can see. These parts are mostly steel and aluminum. They are very durable, and the guns themselves can be high quality, high performance machines. And Airsoft guns do have value in a training scenario, and the hobby itself is just a lot of fun. So I hope that watching the Airsoft reviews on our channel and the gameplay videos and things like that, that we can build some interest in Airsoft and just show some people who didn't have prior experience what Airsoft can be like when it's played in a more organized manner, and we think it's lots of fun. So with that, we'll start the actual review. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about the gun as it was in its stock condition first, and then we'll get on to the upgrades that I did to the gun to make it the way that you guys see it. So the KPO7, as you will get it from the store you buy it from, it will have a different slide. The slide will be flat black, more like a government model slide. It will have cocking serrations in the front and back. It does have the same frame you see here, minus the grips. It does have the railed frame in front, the same skeletonized hammer and two-hole trigger that you guys see. It's got a TM style hop-up unit and spring guide, which is a far superior design to the WE clone. It has a one-piece metal outer barrel. It won't come with these grips you see here. It will come with rubberized wraparound grips made by Tenyo Koba. He makes nice aftermarket grips. KJW went ahead and threw some of them on the gun to start with. The KJW uses TM style magazines. I use CO2 magazines, which have CO2 slots in the grip. If you wanted to use propane, I would actually suggest you go out and get some TM magazines, as they will be better. Running with propane, you can expect from 300 to 320 feet per second out of the gun with 0.2 gram BBs. It's pretty standard for a pistol. Just an interesting feature I've found while I've been upgrading gas guns is the KJW red loading nozzle that they put in their gun stock is the toughest loading nozzle around. I bought 5 or 6 upgrade nozzles, bought them from GI, Evike, ordered a couple from Asia. None of them stood up to abuse the way that the KJW one does, so even after I've bought all of those loading nozzles, the stock one's the one that's in there. And overall, the KJW KP07, as you'll receive it from the store, is a nice solid gun. You can expect it to keep shooting day after day. It kicks pretty hard for a gas blowback, and it has good range out at about 50 feet. You can expect to be competitively trying to hit people. I would say that as it compares to other brands, it's pretty obviously superior to the WE 1911s, but it is below the KWA and TM 1911s. So if you've got the cash, go ahead and pick up one of those. But if you're looking for a strong budget gun, this KJW will do great for you. With that, we're going to head into the modifications that I did on the gun. The first thing that I did was went out and bought one of these. This is called a mag guard. Bought it for $10 off Airsoft GI. They call it a mag guard. I call it a pistol grip condom. It's a great little value. It protects your mags. You won't lose them running around out on the field, which is great because people like me, I'm prone to lose magazines one way or another, and I haven't lost one since I got it, so I'm real happy with that. Next thing I did was went out and bought 3 of these. These are CO2 magazines. The standard would be propane or green gas. I like the CO2 because it kicks harder, it gives you a little bit more power, and it gives you much better winter performance. Next thing I did, I went out and bought these grips here. They are for a real steel 1911. They are made from hardwood with mother of pearl inlay. I think they're really nice looking. Basically just a cosmetic upgrade. Next thing I did was this Airsoft Surgeon new Shui slide. Honestly, I hate the thing. It had lots of compatibility issues, and it has loose tolerances. I spent lots of time inside the thing with a Dremel just to make it fit my parts. So I hated it. It caused me lots of issues, but in the end it looks nice, which I guess is all that matters. Then because of the compatibility issues, I had to go out and pick up these. These are Dytac night sights. They're not the greatest, but they are cheap and they are available. They're not fiber optic. They have glow-in-the-dark paint, and the glow-in-the-dark paint came out of the front sight, but whatever, they look alright. They're cheap, so I picked those up and I'm pretty happy with them. Next thing I did was picked up this shooter's design compensator and the barrel, which you guys see that. You have to get the barrel so that you can use the compensator, and the barrel says SA45 Auto Danger Exhaust Ports Read Manual. That's a clone of a Springfield Armory's 1911 outer barrel, which is nice. It makes it look more like a real gun. So again, just something nice and cosmetic. And I got the barrel and the compensator to cover up the PDI 6.01mm 7-inch inner barrel, which is a great little barrel. It helped stretch my range out to around 100 feet as opposed to 50 feet with the stock gun. I also have a stock KJW rubber in there, but I did do a Teflon tape modification to the hop-up just to get a little bit better compression, hopefully boosted the FPS a little bit and gave me a little bit more range. So yeah, that covers everything that I did to the gun externally and internally. Overall, I'm really happy with the modifications. I ran into some trouble with the slide, but got it worked out. So yeah, I love the gun, performs real well. Yeah, so now we'll get into, I've got a couple announcements and then we're going to destroy that cheaper gun. So this was an Airsoft video, so we have an Airsoft channel for you guys. This guy's username is Airsoft is the Greatest. His channel is called Tech Ops. There will be a link in the description. Go ahead and check him out. He's got some cool stuff, a couple unboxings, and then a couple videos of his guns. Hope you guys like his channel, but right now we have to destroy the cheaper gun. So here we go. It's a shame, you know, I just sharpened the axe the other day, but oh well, this will be fun.